Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to round 3 of putting page kits together for my crop at the end of September and then the one in October. And thank you for everyone who's been watching and commenting. Haven't had a chance yet to get on there. Friday I ended up leaving work early because I was not feeling quite well. And then I think it was something I ate. And then Saturday, I got to have a couple hours of baby time with Everett. And then I went over to a football game with the older grandkids. So it was just a lovely, lovely weekend. And so today I'm finally sitting down and I thought we'd put some stuff together. So what I've grabbed out was a pile that was on my floor that was kind of pulled aside for wedding stuff. And then also I grabbed out the rest of my 49 and Market that is primarily made of Spectrum sherbet. So I thought we could start with that. What I want to do is pull out papers that I can use for the Everywhere or Go Everywhere or whatever that name of that collection is, by 49 and Market. It's Vintage Artistry Everywhere. And what I did was I pulled out the element die cuts that I have just so that I can get an idea of the colors. And as you can see, a lot of the Spectrum sherbet colors I think will go with it for the background papers. If I can't find what I need from this, then, which is the easier option, then I'll move over to my normal stash of like paper pads and stuff and see what I can pull out. But I thought by starting here, if I can pull out some of the solids, let me grab, that I can use with the 6x8 papers, I can put the kits together. So actually I'll take these out too, because what I can do is once I find a good solid that matches these, like right now I can already tell, like this first paper with this green, I can already tell they would go together. So let's go ahead and start building. And I'm sure I could find something that I could use like this paper on. This is 49 and Market Botanical. And I think I might even have like botanical florals. The other side is a beige. So right there, I'm already looking at something I could probably put together. Let's find one more 6x8 piece that may have some of the similar colors with a little bit more of a travel theme to it. And these come with 3 designs for each. So like the back side, I don't think I could use on here because it would be too busy on busy. But the solid then brings out the green. If I built it on this beige paper, actually, I might hold off because this beige paper would also look good on wedding. So the other thing I pulled out too was one of the wedding pictures. The color of their dress is what was called ink blue, and then the guys wore gray. So I need to find things that are a good tone, and then the flowers you can see had pink in them. So like this paper right here has a good tone with kind of the beigey gray, the blues that will coordinate with the dresses, and then it pulls in some of the pink for the flowers. So actually I think I'm going to leave this one together. We'll kind of build 2 at once, but I do like this one here. So let's find another 6x8 that we can throw in, and then we'll look for another background piece. So like if I use this side, I know I definitely can't use like one of these because the print on print just wouldn't go. It's kind of pretty too, but again, not with this background. And the Go Now Go has orange, but this background doesn't have orange, so I'd have to hold off. I like that. Now what I'm thinking with this is, even though the background is tone on tone, if I was to rip here, I could layer on top and add it as one more layer of collage in here. Then I'm bringing the tickets into this background piece. So I might throw this one in just to see how that goes. And it does have, then I'm bringing in a little bit of the orange, which then would justify the orange on the back side, which would then bring in orange in the embellishments. If that makes sense. But I don't think you'd need bring in a lot of it. We'll see. I'm just going to put it there for now. And actually, I think this navy blue color actually looks better than the orange to pull the darker color out. And I'm going to throw, do I want to throw a piece of this in? Because they're also wearing blue jeans, so I can get in the darker color by the blue jeans. I'm going to pass on it for now. I'm just not sure if I want to bring that darker blue into the wedding album. And the last one. All right. I think for this one, this is pretty good. And then if I use the background, and the nice thing about the 49 and Market is a lot of their die cut pieces have a lot of like big journaling pieces and things like that that I can pull in and layer from. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and leave this one together. And then when I go to find my picture, and then I start pulling in some of these elements, it'll all make sense. And if worst case comes and I find that this piece is too busy, I always have the beige side that I could reverse. And again, all these other pieces would pop off of it along with the embellishments. So we'll go ahead with that one as number one. So let's keep going here. We have this one again is Botanical. It's kind of a cut apart fleur-de-lis and then a beige. Not really what I'm looking for right now. So I'm gonna put that one to the side. And now we're moving into Spectrum Sherbet. This is, looks like they're foundation papers. So we have the cut apart sheet, which again, I'm not really looking at for right now. Now this one, again, would probably work color-wise with the die cut embellishments. That's why I pulled it out. And then we have the green. So let's go ahead and go through here again and see what we could find now that you have more of a tone on tone. We have a journaling. Another kind of map. This one, though, has more of the, like the green in it. We'll pull that to the side and we'll pick between them and see what our options are. This one's more blue and like a sailboat. Not really what I'm looking for on this. Again, I do like these tickets with the orange, so we'll throw this in for right now. This one is map with the blues and another map with the blues, not really the feel that we want. Now we have more of a solid orange with the stamps. So I could go in with more of like this color, which then so now I'm pulling a little of the peachy orange, which is kind of, it goes to the pink side here, but could pull it in. And then if I had tickets in, now again, I'm pulling in more of the orange. And if I didn't want that, the back side is all of these postage marks. Kind of like that. Then if I'm going here, this is that same pattern with the little homes. It's the French, German, and English fancy goods. It's like little collage pieces. And then it's got kind of newsprint on that side. I have, this is again the sailing ships, but it's got pink on the back side. And I'm not really sure on that. So I think I'm not going to pick that one. And the last we have is this green. And then on the other side is this print with like a nautical. And I kind of like the green. All right, we're going to pull these in. This will be, there's enough to do for matting and for layering in here. So this will be another one. And again, I could use either side when I get to the crop, depending on how I'm feeling. And again, fill it out with embellishments. And let's see. So this one we've already looked at. This is another one that would be a great one for the travel. So let's see what we can build from here. Actually, let's move away from the greens. I've got, I think, enough greens. We could pull in a pink maybe. We've got that side and this side. Let's see what this side would do. We have this pink that could be used for matting. The other side is sail ships, and I do have some photos from like Baltimore Harbor of like the tall sailing ships that I could do. Trying to find a couple items that are different. Now this one does have like the nautical compass in here, and then the phrase about water. So if I was going in and doing a little bit with the nautical and then doing matting with the pink, I think that would work. Now I just need to decide which side I like better, if I want to go more with a stripe or again go more with the solid and then pull out the pop of color. We also have this one here, though, where I could build more to the bottom. I think I'm going to go with what we started with. We'll go with this one, and I can pick either side. That's number 3. And we have a few more of these. Any colors that kind of stick out. The darker, like these two, I really like. I like these colors with the pop of the orange. Let me see if I can find the orange, if I have any more left. Let's see if I can find a good solid color that brings out these shades. I just don't want them all, I mean, they're going to be spread through different, they'll go into different albums, probably in different areas within my albums. So I'm not worried about them being like right next to each other, but I wouldn't mind spreading them out more. This one's not bad, but it doesn't have any of the navy blue in it. These are the classic pieces. And then this is the solids. This is kind of where I was thinking I could go into, was the solids here. I'm not seeing anything that's like making me. Here's one, but these are kind of more wetting. Oh, I know. I had the Inkwell one. The Inkwell collection, I think, would be good if I can find where it's at. This is the 49th and Market Inkwell. The blues are just a little bit too off. The Inkwell almost goes to the purple. I mean, this one's not bad. I think this one's too much. If this one didn't go to the purple, I wouldn't have any qualms with it at all. This one's not terrible. All right, I'm liking this one here. I think this one's a good choice. Because right now, with the colors that I have, it does tend to go a little bit purple, but not as noticeable as the green that you have in this print. This one's a little bit more subtle, and there is a little bit to the purple in this paper here, so it doesn't like totally stick in your face. So I think this is a good one. All right. I think that's going to be good enough for now for travel, because then I'll have to just like dig through my stuff. And I don't want it to be all about one theme or another. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back into my bag of that collection. And we'll pull it back out when we need to pull out the, whatchamacallit, the embellishments. So now I want to do like a handful of wedding ones. So I know that I won't be using any of the Inkwell. When I originally bought it, I thought the colors, you know, were pretty, but I thought they could go. But as you can tell, that this teal, they call it ink blue, and it just is more to the teal color. It doesn't really go with the Inkwell collection like I thought it could. So Inkwell's just going to have to be used for other things. This piece I might be able to get away with because it's not like in your face. All right, so these, oops, sorry, didn't mean to bump the camera. And I have a piece of white I'll put to the side. So now we're gonna go ahead and, like I said, we'll use this as a reference. So right here, I can tell that I've got two that I can use as backgrounds. We also, their wedding was on a farm, so I've been using these as a background. So let's go ahead and see. This could be another background, as could this. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's pick one more background, and then we'll just layer them up. Let's find something that I really, really love that I want to do a background on. I'm just kind of flipping through. Now this collection, these are ones that I printed from my wide format printer, and these were actually from a collection, I believe 49 and Market Teal, and these go pretty well with the colors of the dresses. As you can see, it's not as vibrant as the color of the dress, but it's not clashing. So I'm really thinking that these I could use, and this is another one. So right now I could tell that I would love, like this picture of my son and daughter, if I did this one and like use this for some layering with a doily, and maybe a little pink. A pop of pink would work. Let me see if I've got any. I had one up here. Yeah. Whoa, that's going down. All right, so if I went and picked these, I've got the blue and the pink for matting. can use this as a background and then build with all the 49 and Market embellishments. So we're going to go ahead and pull this one as one. And I do like this piece of paper with the lace and a little bit of pink, but then it needs the blue brought in. Could use that. And then I have this scrap of burlap lace that again I could use as a layer. All right, we'll go ahead and do this one. Unless I have any wood grain I want to throw in. Yeah, I'm going to throw the wood grain in too, because again, I could even, if I wanted to do a strip of it, I could frame it on the wood grain and then use more of it. Then have the burlap and then the pop of the blue. Okay. Kind of nice because these were already kind of pulled out anyways, but I was going to use these to make layouts when we had one of the How to Kill a Kit with Style months. I think it was floral or something, and I just didn't have an opportunity. So I love this paper. My sister gave this to me for my birthday last year or the year before. And it really goes pretty good with the wedding photos as well. Some of it had, one of the packs that she gave me had more winter colors. So I just have to be careful that I'm pulling out the ones that are, so like here, it has like winter scenes in it. So, but this side, you know, the wood grain. So let's see what we can find with this. So here I can, this kind of reads as a solid. And then you have the wood grain. And again, if we have another pink, even though most of it fell on the floor. And I might have that one piece that can carry over. Let me look. So this had some pink in it. Let's see if there's one way up. There is. And this is more than enough of the pink. And again, some of the embellishment pieces would be big enough that I can use as a layering piece as well. So put that in. So even though this is travel, this side will work. So always look at, you know, your B-sides on some of the stuff. So I'm going to put these in together as another one. And what I'll end up doing is putting like doilies in here and things like that that also so we've got 3 so far. So yeah, doilies and things that also add layers. Just kind of flipping through to see. Oh, did I throw the... Come on, Chris. Threw the picture in. Get the picture. I do sometimes find it easier when you kind of like put the papers spread out. It allows you to be able to kind of see what you're working with. I kind of like that. I do like that. Now it's going to need a pop of blue. As you can see, I bought a few pieces of this remnants. The blues are a little off, but again, there's not a lot of the blue in there. And then this brings in a little bit more of that beige, but I'm not 100% on that piece, so keep looking. When I'm making theme albums, like a wedding album, I do have a color theme family that I'm kind of looking at. And so for this one, it's kind of different shades of blue. So I can get away with some of the off colors. And then I've got, because it's farm wedding, I have the burlap and the lace and the wood grains. So those are kind of the theme. And so if it pulls, I don't want to pull in another color. Now I can get away with some greens because of it being on a farm. There's green in the bouquet, there's green in the background, so you can get away with a little bit of that. This one's not terrible either. It's not too in your face. It's more of a gray blue. And this is from Serenity. And that had more of the browns and the blues, the darker blues. Now this one might work. So if I have the lace piece with the wood grain, a layer of the floral and butterfly, and then the wood grain, and then add some lace in there that will, or doilies that will kind of blend it all. That's not too bad with that. All right, we'll go with this one. All right, let's do 2 more, and then I think we've got enough of this. And see where we go from there. I do kind of like this butterfly one. Now I'm just kind of looking for a solid. All right, I like this piece, but I'm not feeling it with the others. I'm not visioning what I want. Now it needs like the pop of blue or the pink, because I'm liking this element in here with the gray. And then if you were to pop it with some blues. Just trying to find a good blue. It wouldn't be bad for matting. Still need one more blue. Sorry, I keep hitting my camera. Hopefully I haven't knocked you guys out of whack here. Why am I not finding another blue? I'm just flipping through here just to see if I can, was kind of wanting a little bit of a darker blue. See, I've got these, but they just go too much to the green. And a pop of pink would be better as well, but I'm not seeing it. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and put these 3 pieces together, and then hopefully there'll be some pink scraps left over or some blue scraps from other page kits that I can pull over to finish it off. All right, and then I think this last one's gonna be like this one. With maybe a wood grain. See if there's a different wood grain that I like better. This one I could use part of this is matting. So I think we'll put these 2, maybe the whitewashed. Yeah, I like that a little bit better. Unless I want to go burlap. This has got a little bit of orange in it. That's why I'm kind of hesitant on that. All right, I think I still want to go more with a light color. So we'll go ahead and put these 3 together. All right, I think that's going to do it for today. And that gives us quite a few. Okay, come on. It gives us quite a few travel, quite a few wedding. We've got now the football stuff in there. So this will be a good start. So this is going to add how many? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10 more that we can add to what we've already made. So that gives us 41 completed page kits and then 16 that need paper. So, yeah, I think we're in a good place. I think what I'm going to start doing is, I think I'm in a good spot with paper kits. So I'm going to start pulling out pictures, adding them to the kits. And then as I maybe get like 5 pages together with pictures, I'll hop back on and we'll add embellishments to those 5 as I go through and find pictures to go with what we're doing. I might come back and do a few more baby pages because I do have more pictures of Everett. So there might be more page kits with him because I do have pictures printed, but we'll see. But all right, for now, we're just going to call this done with 10. And thank you guys so much for stopping by. And I will see you again on my channel as we get ready for this crop and put more page kits together. Have a great day.